Good morning. Love you, fix you, let it go. I'm going to use the example of my own experience. Okay, I had, just like everybody else experienced, some not so bad things, and probably maybe only two really bad things. One of them was having the experience of being raped by my first boyfriend. And I understand when you're at the beginning, when it's the darkest, no moon, no flashlight coming down the hall, nothing. It is very difficult to see anything other than anger, angst, sadness, frustration, pissosity. So, after I moved and I started going to therapy probably about a month later, I probably actually got back in my body, became myself again, the wonderful, glorious child of God, my mother's daughter, my grandmother's granddaughter. And I said, Tasha, you cannot carry all this anger around. Just like, Maya Angelou, Iyanla Vanzant, all those other wise people said, it is not me that needs fixing, it's him. But I needed to become, once again, emotionally, spiritually, physically balanced. Okay? So, I said, okay, Tosh, I don't want to be one of those kind of people that walk around the rest of my life saying I was raped. Oh my God, and fall apart every single time. Don't get me wrong, in situations like that, people that have experienced abuse, and myself, have this shell shock thing after a while. I don't watch many violent movies. I don't watch movies that even, somebody gets in somebody's face yelling. I don't even watch those, rarely. If I watch, a cartoon or something out of it, that's generally after it. That's generally my fix. So I had to learn how to let it go, even after getting therapy, okay? So during that 5-year process that I really didn't want a relationship anymore, I said, okay, Tasha, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to really just let this go, So I said, if I had a daughter, that's usually always my first letting go thing. And I realize that a lot of you are young, you don't have kids because you're probably just very young yourself. But I told myself, if I had a daughter, what would I tell her? How would I express to her to not hang on to this? That's when you go to the mirror. Yep, just trust me. Just trust me. Talking to yourself works. I'm older and I talk out loud now, so people just think I'm crazy. I don't care. So first of all, I started writing. And that's when I published my first book of that experience and all the other not so nice experiences in my life. And I made sure I summed that up in one story, the first story, Blue Moon. And once I got that out and people were saying, oh my God, is this true? And I'm like, well, some parts. And then I went to an open group therapy thing so I could, feel other people's, men included, experiences. And I said, okay, Tasha, now we're going to work harder. So I wrote the book. That helped me release a lot of frustration. I'm not saying for you to write a book. I'm saying you just journal, just journal. do YouTube videos, get it out, okay? And then later, as the 5 years of, well, I'll call it what it was, hating men, yeah, I was still going through it. Don't write to me about that. I'm still going through the processes of letting go. Okay, I don't want you to take 5 years to let something go. So about a year, 2.5, I was cool. I got a lover, and I was beginning to trust people again, women included. Because after that, you really don't trust anybody. You don't. So I said, okay, now what would I tell Amani? I would tell Amani, my baby, every time you remember that, instantly replace it with a positive thought. Instantly. If you cannot go back and talk to the person, or another thing too, okay, write that down. Replace that negative thought with a positive thought instantly. Think about, cotton candy, sex, bubblegum, whatever you find pleasing, roller coasters. I went on a lot of roller coasters in the ending of my 5-year process. It was such a joy to me, because to me that going down feels like freedom. It feels like flying to me. Anyway, so I replace it instantly with a positive thought, and I'm suggesting that you also give yourself a limit. Okay, Tash, I was really pissed at my sister last week for whatever. Okay, cancel. That's why you see me in a lot of comments. I'll say cancel. Yeah, we're going to pretend also. Okay, so we're going to write it down. Place a positive thought. Okay? And we're going to cancel. Or we can cancel and then replace it with a positive thought. However you want to do it. Just try something. Please don't do that. He's adjusting the heat. Like how my mom taught us to do when we were kids. Just pretend this is your chalkboard. And you've written in chalk lots of not good stuff. Those thoughts that you're trying to forget. And we're going to erase the chalkboard. Cancel. And replace it with a positive thought. Orange sherbet ice cream. Hey, you have yours, I have mine. Okay, so every time now, and then eventually it gets better and better. You could do it faster and faster. Again, give yourself a time limit. Okay, Tash, so let's see. Last time it took you 3 years to forgive your sister. This time it's only going to take me a month. So in my calendar, I go from 31 days from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then 10 days, 9 days, 8 days, 7 days. So it counts down day by day is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So as soon as I say, let me call... Oh, never mind. She's not going to be here. Oop, cancel. Okay, roller coasters, bubblegum. Can't chew bubblegum. Lollipops, butterfly wings, fairies, princesses, snakes. I like snakes. And I instantly replace it with a happy thought. And I say, okay, Tash, you did good. You only thought about that for a whole minute. Okay, we're gonna get that down to 30 seconds. Okay, so hey Kathy, how you doing? Yes. So let's just call Susie, my sister, and see. 2, 1. Okay, replace with happy thought. Yeah, well, let's just give her a call and see, if she wants to come along. You see, the quicker you're able to replace it and get on with your day, the sooner you're going to be able to forgive yourself for thinking you did anything wrong, and the sooner you're going to be able to forgive that person for not knowing that they hurt your feelings, or whatever the case may be. That's when you're going to be able to start to do better. So today, I want you to go out, get a journal. If you don't have one, hide it in the bathroom, someplace behind the bleach, Ajax or whatever, in plastic, in case there's a leak. And one day at a time. And then look. You say, oh, God dang that Tasha, she made me so mad. And I say, okay, that was 5 minutes. Okay, now I could let that go. I'm going to think about skateboarding and roller skating and roller coasters and puppy dogs and baby kittens and let it go. Okay. Yama does this. Breathe. Because when you breathe, it affects every cell of your body. And let that go. See, there's lots of things you can try, but the important thing is to do it consistently, because what you focus on grows. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. So, yeah, just try. Just try. Every single day. Just try, okay? Just try to let go and forgive yourself. That's the other, really, even if you can't imagine all that other stuff or do all that stuff, you have to find a way to forgive yourself. So again, I go back to the mirror. Tasha, you didn't rape you. Stop tripping. Okay, then I go watch Bugs Bunny. Yeah, that's my other cure-all. Cartoons. You know, or whatever you like watching. I would not recommend Forensic Files. Just try to focus on whatever makes you smile, and tell yourself, I have to get through this. I have to get through this, because you know what? You do become a victim if you hang on to all that. And then you can't sleep, and then you can't eat, and you're stressing, you're losing your hair, your nails ain't growing. Forgive yourself for thinking you ever did anything wrong. You know, the more we hang on to it, the harder it gets as you get older to let go. Once you are able to forgive yourself, you can see clear. It's like the fog lifts. Oh, I can see now. Yeah, or I can see better now. When you know better, you do better. But the betterness to anything is consistency. If you do it today, say, oh good, I did good today, I feel good, da 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 da. You know? And next time you don't do it, what good is it? You know what I mean? Consistency is the key to progress, to happiness, success. It is. If you choose to be consistent, you choose success. So you're not a broken person talking about, oh, well, I never get anything good, and I never get this, and everybody's always shitting in my cornflakes. Well, you let them. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. And like Winston Churchill said, never give up. I love you. Go love yourself. Start with the mere thought of, hey, maybe it's not my fault. I choose to let this go. Then journal. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Release. Forgive. And then later, at some point, you can learn to forgive the other person, situation, whatever it was. Let go. Fix you. Love you. Okay? I love you. Have a great day.